We're ready to go again now with the prospects under saddle and performance horses. Coming in 2 by 2 from your catalog here. This is lot number 11, Johnny Be Good, and lot number 43, Time Traveler. Lot number 11 has a height correction, so correct your catalogs if you haven't to 17 hands even. And Johnny Be Good is consigned and bred by Klondike Victory Farm. Time Traveler, also a height correction, 17.3. Canadian warm blood gelding, consigned bred by Jennifer Arbuckle from Sherwood Park. A chance now to look at these horses, these performance horses. Under saddle, taking a jump or two. And Johnny Be Good is by Don Quixote, producing excellent hunter jumpers for the amateur market, who are all gorgeous. His oldest, at just 6 years of age, is competing and winning all over the West Coast in the young hunter division as well as the children's. And Johnny Be Good is out of the mare of Olibria. Herself competed to 1.30 m in Europe before being imported as a broodmare. She's been an excellent producer of amateur-ridden jumpers, including Maverick. 1.30 m, Isabria. 1.20 m, 5-year-old Western Canadian champion, 2018. Johnny Be Good is a tall, elegant gelding with an excellent temperament. Currently competing in the jumper ring up to a meter with auto changes and a willing attitude. He has been top placed in the jumper ring at Rocky Mountain Show Jumping, Amberley Meadows. He is sensitive yet still very sensible, with an absolutely fantastic canter and enough scope to easily do the 1.40 m with a junior amateur. This gelding has been an absolute pleasure to bring along. Now ready to take a competent rider up the levels. Klondike Victory Farm, proud to present such a quality show horse for your consideration. Good one to check in that catalog tomorrow. Johnny Be Good. Lot 43 here in the ring is Time Traveler. Bay, Canadian warm blood gelding. It's a gorgeous gelding, stamped with his sire's head-turning good looks and a confirmation. He is forward with a very adjustable and balanced stride and confirmed lead changes. He has many miles in the show ring, up to 1.10 m. Also competed at Rocky Mountain Show Jumping, Thunderbird on the West Coast, and up in Amberley, to name just a few. He has successfully competed in both hunter and jumper derbies, doing all natural obstacles without issue. And this year he competed in the gold level dressage ring at first level, where he earned respectable scores and placings for his first time out. He then stepped back into the hunter ring and placed second in the derby, followed by placing in all of his 1 meter classes in both the hunter and jumper rings in July. Although professionally trained, Time Traveler has been ridden and shown by junior and adult amateurs of all levels, from novice on up. A great all-around gelding for any discipline, dressage, hunter jumper, or eventing. Time Traveler by Tempranillo, who competed very successfully in both the dressage ring as well as the jumpers to third level and 1.40 m respectively. Time Traveler is out of the mare Sternchen, also known as Rumaroo. She competed up to 1.10 m jumpers before a pasture injury sent her to the broodmare shed. Her sire, Yavari, was an Argentine thoroughbred who was a successful show jumper, competing in the 1995 Pan Am Games and qualifying for the 1996 Olympics. In your sales catalog, we're looking at these two lots. Lot number 11, Johnny Be Good, and lot number 43, Time Traveler. And again, both come in here with height corrections. Johnny Be Good comes in at 17 hands, and Time Traveler 17.3. And again, Johnny Be Good is a tall, elegant gelding. He's been competing in the jumper ring up to a meter. Johnny Be Good by Don Quixote. And out of the mare Volibria 3. Now Volibria brings excellent trainability, very good movement, carefulness as well as scope to her offspring. We can see that in Johnny Be Good. And Time Traveler, again, consigned, bred by Jennifer Arbuckle. Lot 43. They make their way out of the ring. Our next pair from the catalog, lot number 24 is in the supplementary catalog, Xantina, where lot 41 is in our main catalog, Enigma KVS. Xantina is 16.1 hands, dark brown, Canadian sport horse mare. Signed and bred by Kalina Shellac from Carstairs. Xantina is by La Roche, ridden by Angelique Horn in Grand Prix internationally, and then gave Frankie Chesler notoriety in North America in the Young Riders Championship. He's well known for passing along an exceptional temperament and scope. Xantina is out of the mare Damaris. Premium approved mare, excelled as a children's hunter with many wins in the equitation, jumping up to 1.20 meters. And she has produced a licensed stallion and top foals for Old Terra. Xantina is an excellent choice for a junior or amateur jumper, proven producer. In 2017, she was bred to Jethro Tull, raised an excellent foal who was sold in the 2018 Fall Classic sale. Stunning beauty, Xantina is also a lovely horse to manage and has great character. She's excellent on the trails. She's all business when you step into the show ring and is bold, obedient, and direct to her jumps. Enigma KVS is lot number 41. Here's a brown Dutch warm blood gelding standing 16.3. Signed and bred by KVS Sport Horses from Picture Butte. Sired by Judgment. And Judgment needs no further introduction, really. Ridden by Beezy Madden to great international success. Saw him many times at Spruce Meadows. He may have been the best Derby horse ever. And Enigma is out of the mare Nastasia. Is an imported Holsteiner Verbond mare by Contender out of a Lentz mare. Nastasia has produced multiple offspring for KVS. The likes of Dorado KVS by Judgment. Competes for an amateur rider at the moment, both jumping and dressage. Icarus KVS by Tangelo van de Zuidhove is showing as a 6-year-old at the 1.20 and 1.30 levels and was ridden by Olympic rider Will Simpson. Nastasia right now is enjoying her retirement as a broodmare. Enigma is a 10-year-old KWPN gelding, showing up to the meter 20 level. Has the potential to jump at the meter 40. Needs a good amateur or professional rider to develop his potential. Please visit the website, kvssporthorses.com. You'll see videos of Enigma. Lot 41 in your catalog, Enigma KVS. We're looking at two lots here from the supplementary. Lot 24 is Antina. From the main catalog, Enigma KBS, lot number 41. Enigma KVS, again, consigned and bred by KVS Sport Horses out of Picture Butte. Enigma, a 10-year-old KWPN by Judgment. Zantina is lot 24. Again, an excellent choice for a junior amateur jumper. Proven producer, 2017, she bred to Jethro Tull. Raised an excellent foal who was sold in 2018 at the Fall Classic sale. Many sponsors to thank here at the Fall Classic sale. Title sponsor this year, the Elite 3. And Elite 3 proud to be the Canadian exclusive distributors for Enviro, Equine, and Pet. They are the title sponsors of the sale. They are horse and dog owners, trainers, ranchers, and farmers that went looking for a superior feed program. Once they discovered the amazing benefits of hemp seed and natural products, they knew they needed to share the secret with everyone. And they're doing it, Elite 3. I'd like to thank Hawkstone Equestrian, owned by Gavin Pearson, and his focus is on young horse training and development. He's trained with the master horseman Jose Aleos in the art of starting young horses. Gavin also provides full service sales preparation where he can utilize all of his skills from marketing to advertising to show ring preparation and presentation. We welcome our next two lots here from the sales catalog, lot 21 and 42. 21, Adele RPH, Canadian warm blood mare. She is the gray in the ring. Consigned and bred by Rosenall Performance Horses. And Jennifer Benson from Okotoks is the actual consigner. Adele is also known as Rumor Has It. It was started in January of 2017, and very easy to start and love to work. Adele was Baby Green champion in the summer of 2017 at Rocky Mountain Show Jumping, and continued her training into 2018, jumping 3-foot courses. And she loves to jump, never spooking or stopping. And for the past year and a half, she's been in and out of training due to her owner's lack of time. Adele is looking to go to the next level of the sport with a dedicated rider. She enjoys being groomed, is excellent to bathe and clip. This horse has the potential to jump 1.20 m, would very likely enjoy eventing. In your catalog, lot 21, with a corrected height coming into the sale. Note that corrected height at 16.1. Lot 42 in the ring, D'Alessandro, Dark Bay, Oldenburg gelding. D'Alessandro is an athletic, true-to-type riding horse imported from Germany. And with this compact uphill conformation, everything comes easily. D'Alessandro's kind temperament matches his easy way of going, making him a lovely type for a junior or amateur. He's jumped to 1.20 m with ease, always brave and eager to please. D'Alessandro could also make a lovely mount for the dressage arena, as he is very well trained on the flat, soft in the bridle, and correct off the aids. This is an excellent opportunity to own a quality son of D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro is out of the mare Silvana, comes from top jumping bloodlines. Her sire, Santander H, has produced top jumping horses and licensed stallions and is the son of the legendary Sandro. Lot 42 here, D'Alessandro. Taking a look again at lot 21, Adele, RPH. Adele is by Aquilin Calypso, who is an elegant, well-proportioned stallion with a calm temperament and generous attitude. He is a hard-working guy his whole life, jumping in over 100 Grand Prix. His jumping pedigree is flawless, combining Ahorn Z with the performance mare of the Cambria, a successful show jumper in her own right. Her sire, Calypso 1, sired at least 20 approved stallions with the Holsteiner Verband. Is said to be one of the most significant international jumping sires and most uniform producers of elegant performance horses. Ahorn Z became an international jumping legend with the Dutch team, competing in many World Cups and Grand Prix. Famous for producing international show jumpers and breeding stallions, including Accord 1, Accord 2, Accord 3. Aquilin Calypso produces foals that move with the fluidity and cadence that would suit a career in dressage. But they've also been both eager and talented jumping through the chute. His babies are sweet, kind, and easy to train. Adele is out of the mare Clio 4, was a successful show jumper, competing in BC and Alberta to 1.20 m with good results. From the main catalog, we're looking at lot 42, D'Alessandro, and lot 21, Adele RPH. Another of our great sponsors to thank, CK Veterinary Services. A mixed practice proudly serving Valley View and surrounding area. Dr. Chris Keipel and his family owned and operated the clinic since 2015. Chris and Laura are avid equestrian competitors who in their spare time focus on breeding, training, and showing high-performance horses. CK Vet Services is happy to support the Canadian Warm Blood Association and this year purchased the Canadian Warm Blood branded jump, whose proceeds went to support the Young Breeders program. And to top it all off, they generously donated their time to bring that jump down here to the sale to be proudly displayed throughout. The jump is set up in the barn area so that all new owners can take amazing photos with their new horses in front of this beautiful jump. Thanks again to CK Veterinary Services. Note again that height correction for lot 21 at LRPH. Sale time here 16.1 hands. So corrected to 16.1. Gray in the ring at LRPH. Seven-year-old Canadian warm blood mare. And the 9-year-old is D'Alessandro, Dark Bay, Oldenburg gelding, lot number 42. Another of our great sponsors at the sale this year, Oldgate Farm. It's a breeding farm operated by Hans and Katrina van der Bosch out of Olds. Oldgate's goal is to produce the next generation of competition horses that have good bones, sensible minds, and have the confidence to handle any new situation they might encounter. This is accomplished by breeding for soundness, raising youngsters in outdoor herds, to promote healthy bone development, and continuing on into training in a variety of environments, from arenas to fields, in order to produce well-rounded, confident partners for their new owners. And the discipline that is best suited to each horse. You can check out Oldgate Farm's breeding program online at oldgatefarm.com. And these beautiful flowers in here, donated by Oldgate Farm. Oldgate donated the beautiful flowers along with the jumps for the free jumping chute. Next pair here from the sales catalog, lots 2 and 6. Lot number 2 is Nightingale. This is a 4-year-old bay, a Dutch warm blood mare. Signed and bred by Rick and Jennifer Piers from Tees, Alberta. And Rockwood SBF is lot number 6. 5-year-old bay, Oldenburg gelding. And signed and bred by Amber Astil from Drayton Valley. Nightingale is a lovely young prospect who is nicely started under saddle and showing good basic gaits and an aptitude for jumping. She's still growing and should mature in the 16 to 16-1 range. She's willing to do her job, has a nice flatter knee for the hunter ring, and jumps in very correct form. She's just getting started over fences, will be jumping courses by the sale time. Nightingale is safe enough for intermediate riders to continue their training in a program. Nightingale by Chippendale. Chippendale making a name for himself in the small tour dressage ring and shows all of the ability to become a top Grand Prix horse as well. Interesting to note that a 50% share of Chippendale was sold for €1.5 million when he was just a 7-year-old with an eye toward the Olympic Games. He was a champion of the 2012 stallion competition and has presented a very uniform group of foals to the KWPN, where he was praised for their uphill movement and good self-carriage. And Nightingale is out of the WPN mare Galliano Loma, a large-framed, longer-lined mare who is amateur-ridden. She has good work ethic, tries hard to please her rider both on the flat and over fences. Nightingale. Lot number 6 here is Rockwood SPF, 5-year-old Oldenburg gelding. Affectionately known as Rocky. Rockwood is a charming 2014 gelding, standing 16-1. He is lightly started with walk, trot, canter, and started over cross poles and small verticals. And he has a beautiful rhythmic canter and a nice trot and walk. Rocky has been ridden on and off the property. Was a volunteer at Spruce Meadows for the Young Breeders' Championships as a 3-year-old. Has been to his first hunter schooling show and first dressage show in August of this year. He hauls well, handles away from home life like it's just being at home. One could not ask for a better personality. Rocky is by Royal Prince. Royal Prince was named the USEF Dressage Breeding Sire of the Year for 5 years in a row, producing licensed stallions and many premium elite mares. Rockwood is out of the mare Roquette. She's a proven brood mare, receiving her star for quality of foals. Was retired in 2017. Is proving to be a successful pony club partner. Several of her offspring are out competing in all 3 disciplines. Roquette's sire, Reno, competed successfully up to Grand Prix with an amateur owner. Her dam, a lovely girl by Baring, competed internationally at the Grand Prix level as well. Lot 2, Lot 6 in your catalog as they continue to work. I would like to thank Two Willows Equine. Two Willows Equine, a warm blood breeding program started in 2002 by Janine Olson and Trish Maraqua. They were heavily influenced by Wodan, and the breeding program has evolved from there. Two Willows proudly carries the pedigrees of many foundation warm bloods. Young stock are born and raised at Willow Butte Cattle Company, where they are exposed to a busy farm operation, all while growing up in large herds. Leads to sound minds and a quiet disposition. Two Willows Equine kindly sponsoring the popcorn and popcorn machine for the duration of the sale. And Landale Signs is a family-owned and operated custom sign manufacturing plant located in Edmonton. Landale Signs has a nationally awarded design team ready to help you get noticed by potential clients by designing an eye-catching sign that will get produced on site in their 20,000 square foot manufacturing plant and installed by one of their professional installation crews. All the professionally done signs around the facility, courtesy of Landale Signs. Again, Nightingale, 4-year-old, Dutch warm blood mare, lot number 2, from Rick and Jennifer Pierce. Again, Nightingale, a lovely young prospect, nicely started under saddle, showing good basic gaits and an aptitude for jumping. By Chippendale and out of Galliano Loma, Nightingale. Our thanks to our food and beverage sponsor, Blue Sky Farms, a full-service hunter-jumper training program located at Amberley Meadows, just 5 minutes from the Edmonton International Airport. Trainer Lynn Massick has more than 35 years of experience, offers training, sales, and leasing services. At Blue Sky, the focus is on educational, competitive, and fun environment for both horse and rider, which encourages competitive success. Lynn has shown successfully herself at the World Cup qualifier level with top placings, as well as experience coaching students from beginner all the way to FEI level competition. You can check out Blue Sky Farms online at Blue Sky Farms YEG.wixsite.com. Like them on Facebook, subscribe to their YouTube channel, or follow them on Instagram at Blue Sky Farms YEG. one of our great sponsors, the Forward Horse. Are you saddle shopping and don't know where to start? Well, maybe you're having issues with your current saddle or have questions about how it's fitting your horse. At the Forward Horse, owner and operator Karen Wong can look after all of these needs, plus more. When it comes to assessing and maintaining your current saddle, you'll get a full set of measurements for your horse, as well as an evaluation while you ride in your saddle to see how it's working. Any adjustments required can be done by Karen herself, and for new saddles, it's the Forward Horse's mission to help you navigate through all of the information and options to find a happy horse and a comfortable rider. The Forward Horse sponsoring the beautiful bridle that is the bidder's card draw this year. In the ring now from the sales catalog, we have a couple. One in the main catalog, lot number 14, Quincy. And from the supplemental sheet is lot number 44, Le Charmier. Now, Le Charmier has a height correction coming into the sale. Correct the height to 17.1. This is a 3-year-old, a Hanoverian gelding. Signed and bred by Tina Wagner from Okotoks. And Quincy, 7-year-old, Hanoverian gelding, a chestnut, standing 16.3. Signed by Kelly Johnson. Quincy is a lovely blend of his dam's willingness to please and his sire's talent. He always gives his all. Quincy has been brought along slowly to maintain his willingness. In 2017 and 2018, he showed well, slowly moving up to the 0.9 meter. He has the talent to go big. Unfortunately, he got the short straw of the limited time and budget constraints of his amateur rider, thus showing this past year did not happen. He's a good looker with nice mannerism, lovely movement, and a great jump. Quincy is by Kidam Blue. Kidam Blue is an imported, licensed, and approved Hanoverian stallion who was a 3-year-old. He completed the 70-day performance test in Warendorf, Germany. And throughout the test, he impressed judges with his calm character, pleasant mind, and work attitude. Scored well in rideability and excelled in the jumping phase, finishing with a combined index of 107.31 and 4th overall in the jumping category. Kidam Blue's pedigree is filled with famous French, Holsteiner, and Westphalian jumping bloodlines, including the names of Kidam de Revel, Landgraf 1, Camon, Cantus, Pilot, and Weinberg. His grandsire, Kidam de Revel, and his maternal grandsire, Camon, were both successful international show jumpers. Now, he competed successfully with Jill Henselwood to 1.60 meters, including first at 1.45 meters at Royal West, third in the 1.50s, 12th in the World Cup at 1.60 meters at Bromont, and third in the FBI Nations Cup in Bratislava. Quincy is out of the mare Mystic Charm, who's a lovely, talented mare out of Mr. A and Watka. Unfortunately, an injury ended her career just as it was getting started. She has since gone on to have a successful broodmare career. Lot 14, Quincy. In that supplemental sheet, we're looking at Le Charmier. This is lot 44 with that corrected height of 17.1. 3-year-old bay gelding, Hanoverian. Le Charmier is an impressive young horse, taking whatever comes his way with quiet confidence. He has been lightly free jumped, has cantered a small cross rail under saddle. On both occasions, he simply took in the situation and went over the fence with no hesitation or fuss. He displays natural rhythm in all three gaits, demonstrating great acceptance of the contact. Has an amazing canter, displays stunning movement at the trot, he moves freely. Under saddle, he's happy to work to please his rider, although due to his young age, he's not well conditioned, so his work sessions have been short, focusing on developing his balance and basic rideability while protecting his developing body. Le Charmier is by Le Primeur, who stood at Spruce Meadows for many years. He won the 2000 Stallion Performance Test with a score of 147.84 and with outstanding results in jumping, 143.49, that was first, and dressage, 142.56, and that was second. And Le Primeur is a beautiful stallion with excellent gaits and rideability, plus excellent form and scope over fences. And Le Charmier is out of the mare Charlotta. Passes her fabulous disposition and conformation to her offspring. She has been admired by many trainers and top riders as a talented mare and a joy to ride. This is Le Charmier, lot number 44 in your supplementary sheet. We'd like to thank our food and beverage sponsor, Carousel Ridge, a family operation located in Sherwood Park. Not only do Shauna Cook and her mother, Sheila Kelly, produce top-of-the-line foals each year, year after year, in their breeding program, but Shauna is also the head coach at Carousel Ridge, bringing students and horses along in the hunter, jumper, and equitation rings at the highest caliber venues in Canada and the United States. And check out all that Carousel Ridge has to offer online at carouselridge.com. Like them on Facebook for their most current activities, or follow them on Twitter at Carousel Ridge. Again, we're looking at lot number 14 from the main sales catalog. Standing 16-3, this is Quincy. 7-year-old, chestnut gelding, a Hanoverian. Sired by Cadam Blue, out of Mystic Charm. Quincy is a lovely blend of his dam's willingness to please and his sire's talent. And Le Charmier is lot number 44, getting ready to jump now on your supplementary sheet. This is a 3-year-old bay gelding, again sired by the late Le Primeur, who stood at Spruce Meadows for many years, and out of the mare Charlotta. Well, she passes her fabulous disposition and conformation to her offspring. Charlotta has been admired by many trainers and top riders as a talented mare and a joy to ride. Another of our great sponsors this year, Covered Up Customs, located in Ardrossan, Alberta. Covered Up Customs offers equestrian bonnets and handmade charms for horses that are made by riders for riders. And if you're looking for custom bonnets to match saddle pads, barn colors, or maybe you need custom sizing, Danielle at Cove Eared Up has got you covered. From one-off to group orders, Cove Eared Up Customs can handle whatever your needs. These high-quality bonnets are gorgeous and demonstrate the highest level of workmanship. Buy a set off the shelf at various local retailers or order a fully custom bonnet. Either way, you won't be disappointed. Check them out on their Facebook page for more information. And Cove Eared Customs providing a gorgeous bonnet for a bidder's draw. Our thanks to Quincy, lot 14 in the main catalog, and Le Charmier from the supplementary sheet, lot number 44. And for our fans who are watching across the YouTube network, if you do happen to miss a particular horse, you can swipe left along that timeline so you can replay any of the rides that have gone, and they'll replay with the audio. So if you happen to go out to get a refreshment and you get back to the TV and you say, darn, I've just missed the horse I wanted to look at, you can just back it up on your timeline and watch it again. Another of our great sponsors, RMSJ. Rocky Mountain Show Jumping, founded by John Anderson, is an elite equestrian facility and tournament management company headquartered at Anderson Ranch in Calgary. Voted North America's most progressive venue, RMSJ's 20-plus tournaments each year span the spectrum of grassroots, beginner riders looking for their first taste of competition, all the way to FEI, CSI ranked classes, all on the same day at the same venue. RMSJ truly offers something for everyone, and their mission is to ensure competitors are their number one priority. Check out what Rocky Mountain Show Jumping has to offer online at rmsj.ca. Like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram. Rocky Mountain Show and Twitter at Rocky Mountain Show, and see what exciting things RMSJ has in store for the 2019 competition season. RMSJ generously sponsored the coffee and donuts provided each morning from the Donut Mill. Next pair in here from your sales catalog, lot number 22 is Cocosina. Cocosina has a height correction, if you'll note that in your catalog, corrected to 16 hands even. Cocosina is a 4-year-old gray Dutch warm blood mare. Consigned and bred by Doreen and Cindy Orr from Sundry. And lot number 17, big boy, 17 hands, Ulysses, dark brown Canadian warm blood gelding, Signed and bred by Don Tony from Lethbridge. Back to the gray, Kokosina, sired by Bosch Blue. Bosch Blue is an appealing gray stallion by Cantos Cur out of the Stur mare Pavona. His pedigree combines two of the most sought-after modern show jumping bloodlines in Holland. Kokosada is out of the mare Vicina. Was presented at the 2010 KWPN North American Curing and obtained Cur status. She placed 3rd overall and 4th overall for jumper mares. She's an incredibly smart, quiet, and talented mare with outstanding rideability and modern lines. Kokosina, also known as Coco, let's call her Coco, attended the 2015 KWPN NA Curing, received her first premium with a score of 72.5. She was lightly started as a 3-year-old and has been under saddle 90 days with Jennifer Alaban of Caliber Equine. Now, this striking gray mare will be an excellent mount for a competitor or an outstanding addition to your breeding herd. She has an incredibly sweet disposition, is sure to mature over 16. Coco is from the highly desired Sina line, which dates back to 1931. She is the full sister to Isaac Fig Newton, the 2013 KWPN NA Tour Reserve Champion jumper foal. He now competes successfully in Alberta. More information is available at www.decorfarms.com. Kokosina, lot number 22, lot 22, again with that corrected height at 16 hands. Lot number 17, big gelding here, 17 hands, dark brown, Canadian warm blood, again consigned and bred by Don Tony from Lethbridge. Ulysses is the tall, dark, and handsome type. His correct, balanced, and upright conformation make him a candidate for the upper levels of dressage or show jumping. He's a big mover with 3 good gaits, but his greatest asset is his mind. A perfect gentleman, he's always eager to come in from the pasture and go to work. Every ride he gives you an honest, pleasurable effort. He learns his lessons well and makes steady progress. The breeder feels there is much he can achieve with proper training and time. And thus far, the Ulysses has mainly been schooled for dressage, but has begun training over jumps and again shows his very willing attitude. Ulysses is by the sire Upstart, KW, a very attractive, refined, modern type stallion with very good uphill gaits and jumping ability. In his first full crop, the breeder saw his characteristics being passed on to his foals. They are pretty, upright with excellent legs, good movement, nice tail carriage. His sire Uphill was a very popular sire in Holland for the VDL stud. He has had a very successful show career in advanced dressage and has recently been imported to the United States as a competition horse. Ulysses is out of the mare Amarula MS, who is a very athletic and powerful mover of Holsteiner breeding, well renowned for their jumping ability. The great Cour de la Brière shows up in several of her lines, and she is sired by VDL Arctic by Indoctro. Another of our great sponsors this year, the Alberta Veterinary Centre, owned and operated by Dr. Rick Kachuk in Red Deer. It's a full-service vet clinic with an eye towards ensuring a long, healthy, and happy life for your pet. The team believes in becoming your partner in your pet's health care. The Alberta Veterinary Centre is also a specialist in reproductive services, helping farmers and breeders produce top specimens in cattle and horses. Last year saw Dr. Kachuk built the first ICSI lab for equines in Canada. He has spent the last year perfecting his technique. This lab allows for pregnancies from top sires around the world with limited motility and historically low conception rates. To learn more about Dr. Rick and his team, please visit them online at albertavetcenter.ca. From small pet wellness to embryo transfers, sperm collection and storage, and ICSI Veterinary Center does it all. Veterinary services, along with the lovely snack bar running from 4 to 6 on Saturdays, all courtesy of Dr. Rick at Alberta Veterinary Center. Back to our two lots here, lot 22. The corrected height of 16 hands, and this is Cocosina, the gray Dutch warm blood mare. Again, we mentioned that Coco is a full sister to Isaac Fig Newton, who was the 2013 KWPN NA Tour Reserve champion. Jumper full. Now Ulysses is lot number 17. 5-year-old, dark brown, Canadian warm blood gelding, standing 17 hands. No question he is tall, dark, and handsome. Correct, balanced, and upright. Great conformation, make him a candidate for the upper levels of dressage or show jumping. Certainly want to watch in the sale tomorrow night. You're looking at lot 17 from the catalog, Ulysses. And again, if you're watching across the YouTube network, watching our presentations here this afternoon, if you do happen to miss one, it's one you really wanted to see, well, you won't miss it. Just drag back left on the timeline, and you can go back to any of the horses you may have missed and watch them again, complete with audio track. And we welcome all our fans on YouTube. Another of our great sponsors here this year, Amberley Meadows. Amberley is a multifunction equestrian center located just south of Edmonton. From humble beginnings of a 6-stall barn constructed in 1976 to the very impressive current facility, Amberley Meadows is a top-notch training and competition facility. There's an 88-stall heated boarding barn that includes all the amenities of tack lockers, heated wash racks, and vet farrier work stations. For boarders, there are 7 pastures, 23 individual pens to cater to all horse requirements. Horse shows that are hosted at Amberley Meadows are top of the line, with an indoor 90 by 256-foot arena with spectator seating, concession, washrooms with showers, lounge area to make indoor competition comfortable and inviting. Outdoor competitions are spectacular with 2 grass rings, a Grand Prix grass ring, and 4 sand rings used for both warm-up and competition. And permanent show stabling for 200 visiting equines makes summer competitions a pleasure to attend. For a list of services as well as their competition calendar, visit them online at www.amberleymeadows.com, or you can follow them on Facebook. Another of our food and beverage sponsors, this is Amberley Meadows. Our thanks to Kokosina, Lot 22, again with that corrected height of 16 hands, and Ulysses, lot number 17. Key Warm Bloods, owned by Doreen Kulser, is situated in central Alberta. It offers boutique-style, one-of-a-kind breedings for the dressage ring. Most of their offspring carry 10 to more than 13 FEI horses in their pedigrees, and they use the frozen semen advantage coupled with top-scoring mares, which are mostly imported from Europe. They are producing high-scoring foals for North Americans from sires such as Sandro Hit, Uphill, Charmeur, Florencio, De Niro, to name just a few. Now for 2019, Key Warm Bloods is expecting foals from Secret, Pharaoh, Don Deluxe, Leovoldun, and Dannebrog. Their motto and what they strive for in their breeding program is strong bones, strong conformation, strong bloodlines, and workable temperaments. Check them out online at keywarmbloods.com. Like their page on Facebook to find out which one of their prospects could become your next partner. Sponsor of the high-selling prospect and the valuable sponsor that makes the sale possible. Our thanks to Doreen and Key Warm Bloods. Welcome our next pair. This is Let's Rally, lot number 5. Have a corrected height for Let's Rally at 16.2. It's a 3-year-old Canadian sport horse gelding. Consigned by Mobius Enterprises and the breeder Ravine Ranch Sport Horses. And from the catalog, lot number 33, Chandra Hit, 8-year-old Canadian Warm Blood mare, consigned by Brittany Wise and bred by Jeannie Dumont. Chandra Hit is a gorgeous mare with a wonderful temperament. Her bloodlines are chock full of world champions and speak for themselves. Sired by Schroeder, who was 9th at his 100-day test in Redefin, Germany, scoring a 9 for character. He shows a super character and endurance, along with good movement. Schroeder is a modern, leggy, top-bred international bloodline stallion with a pedigree filled with world champions. In 2010, Schroeder received 80.1% for the FEI 6-year-old test, qualified for the National FEI Young Horse Finals, where he placed 11th. He's very easy to show and train. His sire, Sandro Hit, was a Bundes champion and a dressage world champion who stamped his qualities on a whole era of modern horses, producing beautiful progeny with dynamic cadence. And Chandra Hit is out of the mare Wind Dancer 2. Never competed and instead was selected to be a broodmare. And she is a beautiful mare with a fabulous temperament. Her sire, Mark Hansen, is approved for breeding with the Hanoverian Verband, the CWHBA, and CSHA. His sire line, World Cup 1 in particular, is steeped in world-class dressage blood yet also has the genetic background for jumping with Grande. His sire, Marquant, earned the prestigious award of Hanoverian Stallion of the Year back in 2002, due to the outstanding performance of his offspring at the highest level of dressage. His dam sire, Esprit, is the sire of top-ranked jumpers and internationally ranked dressage competitors, E.T., FRH with Hugo Simon, and Edgar 12 and Joe Farges. Among them, Marquanson is a modern sport horse with exceptional movement, wonderful temperament that is passed on to his offspring. His foals do inherit his suspension along with his superb temperament. Chandra Hit is a lovely soft ride with beautiful movement and suspension. Has been started over jumps with her natural athleticism is proving to be very straightforward and honest. She would make a great amateur mount with her excellent disposition and will be a top contender in the hunter or dressage ring. Lot 33, Chandra Hit. Lot number 5 is Let's Rally, again with the corrected height at 16.2. 3-year-old Canadian sport horse gelding. Let's Rally is a stunning gelding sired by Acor KF at Ravine Ranch in Manitoba. Being handled regularly since he was a foal, he proved himself to be very bold and curious. He loves people and will bond with his new owner to create a strong relationship in whichever discipline they choose to take him. Let's Rally was started under saddle in the spring of this year, taking all in stride. He likes his job, but was not pushed at his young age. He has been with CS training from August until now, so don't miss out on this fabulous prospect. Let's Rally, again by the sire Acor, boasts an international KWPN pedigree and is a carefully produced stallion from VDL Studs' top international bloodlines. His lines include Corlat, Elite, Emilion, Preferent, Wellington, Nimerdor, and double gold Olympic medalist Jeu de Paume. An unfortunate injury sidelined Acor's promising competition career. Check him out at www.acorstallion.com. Let's Rally is out of the mare C'est la Vie. Now, C'est la Vie is a beautifully tall, proven broodmare with numerous healthy foals on the ground, competing at the highest level of sport. Her dam inspection results have a high scores of 8.5, leaving her with an exceptional second premium. Again, this is lot number 5, Let's Rally. Another of our valuable sponsors that make the sale possible, Klondike Victory Farm. KVF is located just north of Sylvan Lake. It's a family affair with both Lori and Corrine Jameson playing active roles in the business. Klondike Victory Farm is not only a 160-acre breeding facility with on-site support by Alberta Vet Centre's reproductive lab, but it's also a full-service show jumping facility offering sales, training, boarding, and lessons to those who want to advance in the sport. Lori's personal approach of hard work and discipline transfers to her students who perform to the highest standards at the top of caliber shows they attend. You check them out at kvf.ca or like them on Facebook to get the latest information on their exciting new stallion, Jethro Tull, see their established breeding stallions, or shop for your next champion, Klondike Victory Farm, breeding the future of the sport. sales catalog, you're looking at two lots, lot number 5 and lot number 33. 5 again is Let's Rally, corrected height 16.2, coming into the sale. 3-year-old Canadian sport horse gelding, and Chandra Hit is an 8-year-old Canadian warm blood mare. She's lot number 33. Midnight Sun Drilling of Whitehorse, Yukon has been serving the drilling industry with specialized equipment and quality drilling since 1970. They operate the most advanced equipment available to access remote locations by helicopter if need be, and are known for their ability to set up sites in the harshest terrains in the world, all while maintaining their high standards, which allows for contracts to be completed on time and in a cost-efficient manner. Midnight Sun Drilling cut their teeth in the harsh, remote northern terrain in the Canadian Arctic, Alaska, Hudson Bay area, and the Yukon. To the other extreme is the deserts of Yemen and remote areas in Serbia. Check out Midnight Sun Drilling online at midnightsundrilling.com to see how they can help with all of your drilling needs. Another of our food and beverage sponsors, Midnight Sun Drilling of Whitehorse, Yukon. We're looking here at Let's Rally, again standing 16.2 coming into the sale, lot number 5. And on the jumps at the moment, lot number 33, Chandra Hit. This is the Canadian warm blood mare. Good Ship Media is a Central Alberta media company owned and operated by Natasha Goodship, offering equine portraits and art photography, brand and promotional product photography, and small business social media and website management. Good Ship Media exists to create a small local business support system for the little guys to help maximize their online presence. With the increasing need to be seen online to help drive business, check out Good Ship Media online at goodshipmedia.com. Like them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram at Good Ship Media and see how they can help your brand get the most from your online presence. Good Ship Media sponsored the photo shoot session for the bidders draw. Sponsors of the high-selling performance horse at the sale this year, is Highthorn Equestrian, owned and operated by Jenica Hugendorn in Stony Plain, Alberta. It's a facility geared towards the training and education of both competitive and recreational horse and rider partnerships. The facility offers a diverse, multidiscipline training program for all levels of riders and a safe and friendly atmosphere where riders can enjoy their horses. Training by Jenica is also offered from starting young horses under saddle to moving dressage horses up the levels with a strong focus on producing a modern sport horse. Our thanks to Highthorn Equestrian. Highbury Show Stables is owned and operated by Gareth Graves and is located in Edmonton. Gareth has turned his operation into a thriving training operation, and with the support of dedicated owners, has built a string of talented horses. One of our valued food and beverage sponsors, Highbury Show Stables. Eventire Farms and Jim Ifco. Eventire, the fairy tale, was established in 2014 in Foothills, Alberta by Rachel Carnaccia and her family, partnering with professional show jumper and trainer Jimmy Ifco. The two set out to create a quality show jumping facility and a group of competitive horses that would allow them to be contenders within international competitions. They have been traveling and showing all over North America, including Mexico for a win in the CSIO 5 class at the Longines Nations Cup, and wins at Spruce Meadows, and a win at the Great Lakes Equestrian Festival, among numerous other placings this year. Jim rides the Canadian warm-blood approved stallion Diamant de Forêt, whose breeding is Diamant de Semilly and the Pavillon Rouge. One of our great food and beverage sponsors, Eventire Farm. Country Junction Feeds is proud to be the only full-line feed mill producing organic feeds in Alberta since 2008. Wetaskiwin Co-op was established in 1917 and is located in Wetaskiwin, Alberta. Country Junction Feeds specializes in quality bagged and bulk feeds for beef, dairy, equine, poultry, swine, goat, lamb, organic feeds, and many more. For your equine partner, they sell Hoffman's Horse Products, and which is a line of fiber-friendly feeds that have been designed with specific high-quality ingredients using nutritional technology, which allow the horse's system to utilize the full potential of the nutrients from not just the ration, but the forages that are being fed to the horses on farm. The Hoffman's line offers a feed for every horse designed to meet their specific needs to help them excel and reach their full potential. Another of our food and beverage sponsors, Country Junction Feeds and Wetaskiwin Co-op. Next in the ring is entry 38, Callista. Callista SBF is a Canadian warm-blood mare. This gray is 3 years old. Consigned and bred by Amber Astil from Drayton Valley. Callista, affectionately known as Mouse, is a beautiful, well-put-together gray mare who shows athleticism and a keen mind. She has shown an aptitude to learn and is quite clever. Callista is sure to be a successful, well-loved addition to any barn. More information on Callista's sire, Casparo, and Callista's dam sire, Quidam Blue, can be found online at equitopfarm.com. Callista is by the true modern sport horse Casparo, whose bloodlines combine contemporary sport breeding with foundational bloodlines. He is truly a kind and clever character packaged in an elite, compact, athletic frame. Casparo is an imported Hanoverian stallion, sired by Germany's famous Coup de Coeur. Casparo was awarded the rare title of licensed in Verden, Germany, as a 2-year-old stallion. After a year of growing and beginning his under-saddle training in Germany, he was imported to Canada in the fall of 2015. He has impressed with his kind, a people-oriented demeanor, energy, and show star attitude. Casparo has begun his show career under rider Becky Brinkman, competing in both hunters and jumpers. Callista, out of the mare Quidam Q, who was by Quidam Blue, an exceptional stallion owned by the Brinkmans and Ecotop Farm. Quidam Blue is an imported, fully licensed and approved Hanoverian stallion, successful at the International Grand Prix jumper level. Moreover, he is a gem to have in the stable, a beautiful stallion that loves to work, travel, and is a gentleman to work around. As a 3-year-old, Quidam Blue completed the 70-day performance test in Warendorf, Germany. Throughout the test, he impressed judges with his calm character, pleasant mind, and work attitude. He scored well in rideability and excelled in the jumping phase. He finished with a combined index of 107.31, finishing 4th overall in the jumping category. Quidam Blue's pedigree is filled with famous French, Holsteiner, and Westphalian jumping bloodlines, including the names of Quidam de Revel, Landgraf, Come On, Cantus, Pilot, and Weinberg. His grandsire Quidam de Revel and his maternal grandsire Come On were both very successful international show jumpers. Callista SBF is lot number 38. Twin Valley Equestrian is a beautiful hunter-jumper facility that is home to Jennifer Timms and Nancy Grant, located near Okotoks, just a short drive from Spruce Meadows. They offer a full-service facility that offers boarding, training lessons, a school horse program, and a day camp, all geared towards helping young riders excel in the show ring. Their facility has state-of-the-art footing, top-notch coaching, and training and quality horses for sale. Another of our food and beverage sponsors here at the sale this year. Along with Star Farms, Chris Starr. Star Farms is home to Chris and Krista Starr. Chris is a successful show jumping FEI rider. They provide coaching from hunters, equitation to Grand Prix and horse sales. With many years' experience in show jumping, Star Farms provides a unique blend of European and North American aspects to their training and coaching program. Their goal is to develop quality show jumping horses and riders, as well as offering top sales horses at reasonable prices. Star Farms operates out of Legacy Farms, located southwest of Calgary, just a short drive from Spruce Meadows. Another of our food and beverage sponsors, Star Farms and Chris Starr. The second horse in this section is lot number 37, Avant l'Heure. Corrected height coming in is 15.3. This is a 3-year-old gray mare, Canadian warm blood, being shown on the long lines. Signed and bred by Alana Smith from Prince George. Avant l'Heure is an exceptional filly. Was a futurity winner in 2016. She's an amazing mover. Smart in the chute and high level prospects for dressage or jumpers, but we're showing her here today on the long lines. Avant l'Heure is by Aquilin Calypso, who was an elegant, a well-proportioned stallion with a calm temperament and a generous attitude. Avant l'Heure out of the mare Donatella. Donatella's pedigree on the top side goes back to Donner Hall. Donner Hall's talent was apparent right from the start when he scored 131.92 to be second in his performance test at Eidelheidsdorf in 1984. This is lot 37, and again with a corrected height, 15.3 hands. 15.3. We're looking at Avant l'Heure, lot 37. Another of our great sponsors, MM Equine. Madison offers full-service training programs for both horse and rider to progress and succeed in a safe and friendly environment. MM Equine has been highly successful at developing young and inexperienced sport horses by designing a program specific to their needs. Graduates have sold throughout Alberta, BC, Manitoba, and down to the United States, enhancing her skills from the likes of Sandy Alexander and world-class master horseman Jose Alejos. Madison has become a well-sought-after young trainer. She's also a certified instructor with Equine Canada, has gained valuable experience from the best, such as the legendary Ian Miller. And Madison's coaching style encourages all riders to understand and communicate with their partners for optimal success in the show ring or at home. For more information, visit them online. Another of our great food and beverage sponsors, MM Equine and Madison Monkman. In completing our prospects under saddle and performance horses, we have two lots here. Lot 25, Velocity, Velocity RPH, and lot number 26, Unipre. Unipre has a corrected height coming into the sale. We'll correct the height to 16.2. A 3-year-old Canadian warm blood gelding, consigned and bred by Don Tony from Lethbridge. Velocity is a 4-year-old Hanoverian gelding, consigned and bred by Alana Smith from Prince George. And lot 25 Velocity stands 16.3. Velocity comes by his good looks and stellar conformation, honestly, sired by Viva Voltaire. Now, Viva Voltaire was a champion of the CT Development Series for 4- and 5-year-old show jumpers back in 2001, and reserve champion 2002, and Royal Winter Fair reserve champion national final for 5-year-old jumpers in 2001. Viva Voltaire completed the 100-day stallion performance test with a score of 106 points and received a score of 9 for character, disposition, ability, willingness to work, and jumping ability. Viva Voltaire is a licensed and fully approved stallion and approved for breeding by the Hanoverian Verband, AHS, CWHBA, Oldenburg, and the CSHA. Velocity is out of the mare Grafina. She's an exceptionally well-bred mare, Hanoverian. Her sire is the Cell Estate Stallion Graf Top, a very successful combination of Hanoverian and Holsteiner performance genes. His sire, Graf Granus, and the sire of his dam, Calypso II, are both excellent producers of show jumping horses. And with this pedigree and his own excellent jumping abilities, the young Graf Top was at the beginning of a sire career that no doubt increased the prestige of the Granus line of show jumpers. Now, Viva Voltaire typically produces stunningly beautiful flashy foals with excellent gaits, lots of jump, and the most wonderful temperament. His offspring are extremely marketable, especially as dressage and hunter prospects. Having a good look here at lot number 25, Velocity RPH. And completing this pair is lot number 26, Unipre, again with a corrected height of 16.2. Unipre is an exceptional young horse with good gaits, natural balance, self-carriage, good use of his top line, and natural impulsion. Throw in a wonderful mind, trainability, good conformation, plus a fine pedigree, and you have a recipe for success. Unipre's training has been light, reflecting his yet young age. He is still growing, will probably end up near 16.3. Not far from that right now at 16.2. Unipre recently started free jumping and shows a good attitude and jumping style. Has been a dream to work with. Will make somebody's dreams come true in whatever direction they want to take him. Of note, Unipre's full sister was the high-selling 2-year-old at the 2016 sale. Unipre by Upstart KW, who is a very attractive, refined, modern type stallion, and out of the mare Donna Lisa MHS, is sired by the very successful Grand Prix dressage competitor Donner Luck by Donner Schlag by the great Donner Hall. Donner Hall, of course, sire of the century in Germany. Donna Lisa's dam line claims the Spruce Meadow Stallions, Tannerheim, and Wagner. I would like to thank another of our food and beverage sponsors this year, CS Stables and Carmen Strable. Carmen Strable of CS Training has been dedicated to training horses for the last 25 years. She specializes in starting young horses, excels in restarting problem horses, and will add great precision to your already trained horse. As a competitor at the meter 30 level, she not only has the experience and knowledge, she will bring you and your horse the confidence to compete at that level as well. CS Training will be happy to help and support you in all your training lessons which you require. Our thanks to Carmen Strable and CS Stables. Quadriga Horse Transport was established in 2005, is owned and operated by experienced horse people. Their services include the full line of services from the departure stable to the final destination of transportation by air and road. They offer a full line of services related to shipping horses between Canada and Europe, export and import, are a full-service partner for competition horses entering the country to compete at Spruce Meadows and Thunderbird Show Park. And their government-approved quarantine facility is equipped with state-of-the-art exercise and conditioning equipment located just minutes northwest of Calgary International Airport. They have built a reputation for providing exceptional and personalized service to make the shipping process as smooth as possible for your horse and for you, from end to end. Sponsors of the high-selling Prospect Under Saddle, Quadriga Horse Transport. And many thanks to another food and beverage sponsor, Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals says there is no machine too big or too small. They're your one-stop shop for all your equipment needs, with 3 convenient locations in Edmonton, Camrose, and Fort McKay. They are a company built on integrity, safety, and customer service, which sets them apart from their competition. They have a huge range of equipment for sale and rent, from loaders to excavators, compactors, graders, accessories, and more, as well as a good range of used equipment available. Heavy Metal Equipment, helping you move the earth. We're looking at our final pair in this Prospects Under Saddle and Performance Horses from the catalog, Lot 25, Velocity, and Lot 26, Uniprix. And that will complete our demonstrations for this Friday. Remember, the tryout arena is open through 9:30 this evening. Open for tryouts and further viewing. We're going to pick up again tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, right here in the main arena with riding demonstrations of Prospects Under Saddle and Performance Horses. We'll go on right through the day. And the big sale begins at 6:30 tomorrow night. And the horses, of course, will be sold in lot number order. The sale again beginning at 6:30. And don't forget, the tryout arena will be open again tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 6 o'clock for open tryouts and further viewing.